ranking every chapter in the original Paper Mario as fast as I can. Number 8 is Chapter 6, which is a pretty mixed bag. You have to collect these seeds in previous chapters to make it to Chapter 6, which I don't like because if you weren't collecting them on the way, you'll have to search everywhere that you've been to find the Super Flower Dude. Winter in Flower Fields is cool for the first couple of minutes, but after a while it gets draining. This is the only area in the game with annoying level design because you have to walk back and forth on these paths collecting things and giving them to people. For a first time player, there will definitely be some unnecessary wandering, which isn't the best when the enemies are so aggressive here. Some of the music is really good, but most of it's just alright, and Lackluster is definitely the worst partner, even if it's cool fighting him before he joins. Huff and Puff is a really great boss though, and he's definitely my favorite part of the chapter. Number 7 is Chapter 4. Shy Guys are some of my favorite Mario characters, which is great because this whole chapter revolves around them. General Guy is great, and Anti-Guy is my favorite optional boss. The Lander Ghost is a very interesting fight too, and rewards experimentation, which I really like. Looking at all the parts is a really good chapter, but I've never liked it as much as I feel like I should. Maybe it's a toy box setting, but something about this chapter makes me not want to stay in for very long. As a whole, I still enjoy it, but I like the others more. Number 6 is Chapter 1, which is really great for being the first chapter of the game. The puzzles and dungeon design are really fun and interesting, making it enjoyable even on repeat playthroughs, which isn't something very common for first levels. The Koopa Bros are fantastic and I love them, and then definitely 100% real Bowser shows up at the end of the chapter and then randomly disappears. Great chapter, but being the first in the game is still a bit easy and is overshadowed by the rest. Number 5 is Chapter 8, and it being the last one in the game, of course, it has a final boss, which brings up the whole chapter a lot. Starhaven is a really interesting location, and I wish we spent more time in it. The dungeons may be going for slightly too long, and it's just generic lava castle design, but it's literally Bowser's castle, so it's justified. Even though it's a semi-long chapter, there's not that much to say. It's pretty good dungeons and a fantastic final boss. Number 4 is Chapter 5. This chapter has a lot of areas, and Yoshi Village, J Jungle, and Mount Lava Lava are all great. Colorado is amazing as expected, and I love Yoshi, so the part about them was perfect. Lava Piranha is also a really cool boss, and the fake out ending was a really nice change of pace. Raphael the Raven is also one of my favorite characters, so I'm sad he was only used in a small section of this chapter. It would have been really cool to have him as an optional super boss. Number 3 is Chapter 2. Desert theming isn't very original for Mario, but this is way above everything else in the time period. Dry Desert is more exploration focused, and it's really rewarding finding your way to the Dry Ruins. The whole chapter has this feeling of mystery to it that I just love. Mount Rugged is also a nice addition because they easily could have had Parakarry just looking for letters and Dry output. It's much more interesting this way. Number 2 is the fan favorite Chapter 7. The Crystal Palace contains some of my favorite puzzles in the entire game. The murder mystery is fantastic, the music is incredible in this chapter, the level design is awesome, you can beat up a small group of star children. It's all great. However, I do have some small complaints, mostly that there are no new partners and the Crystal King is never even mentioned before you fight. Number 1 is Chapter 3. Everything about this chapter is perfect. The Forever Forest does a fantastic job of setting the mood, the mystery on Tubba Blubba is my favorite in the whole game, the music is the best of any chapter, and Bo is the best partner by far. The chase scene with Tubba Blubba stands out too. The whole chapter just takes every aspect I love about Paper Mario and expands on them as much as possible. 10 out of 10.